Hi guys, welcome back to my new video. Today is a plant haul because I just went to one of my local florists and I saw that before vacation he decided to sell a lot of his plants like 50% off, so for half of the price. So I was really happy and I looked around and I saw some stuff that I wanted, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy those plants. Those are plants that I bought that are easy to keep alive during vacation because this is summer. I'm gonna do some trips, but not long ones. But those are really easy plants that I'm not really worried to buy before summer vacation. If I'm expressing myself correctly. I mean, I don't know if you know what I mean, but yeah, those are easy. I'll explain. So the first one I got is a Hoya linearis, which is a pretty big one. I got it 50% off. It was 32 euros. So what is 32 euros in dollars? I quite convert directly. I usually ask my husband, but I say it was 30 bucks, let's say, and I got it half the price, so 16 euros, so almost 15 bucks. Maybe it's the contrary. Whatever, I'll talk in euros, but the difference now is not that huge. So yeah, it's almost 16 bucks. So yeah, this is my second Hoya, because you guys saw my first Hoya purchase on my last plant haul. And thank you so much, you guys, for your advice about my begonias and the Hoya carnosa I bought, because they are both doing really great and I'm really thankful. So now I'm a Hoya addict. I got the linearis one. Yeah, I thought it was really pretty, and I think this one is quite old, so it might flower, because Hoya to flower, they need to be at least 2 or 3 years old, and I saw those last year at the same summer sale at my florist, so I'm pretty sure this guy is between 1 and 2 years old, so I might have flower, we'll see if it works. But yeah, I'm really happy. It's pretty full at the base. I think it's a good price. And here in France, we have like some sales, pop-up store from plant sales. And those plants, first, I've never seen a Hoya at those sales. But also, they will go in between 10 and 15 bucks. So I think it's quite a good price now that it's 50% off. And then I got 2 pothos, tiny one. I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna put them together or repot them in a slightly bigger pot, because when I bought my first pothos that I've talked about in my pothos collection, my pothos aureum, it was tiny like this and now it's huge, so I might feel confident not putting them together to have a huger plant, but I have 2 ones that are gonna grow maybe as good as the other one that's right on top of my couch. We'll see. I think I've found a marble queen. I'm not sure because last time when I did my pothos collection, I talked about my marble queen and people told me actually it might be a mandula or an enjoy, pothos enjoy. And it's true that the leaves are really wide, so it might not be a marble queen, but I think I did find the gem now. So you guys tell me in the comment what you think. Did I got a marble queen finally? Or did I got something else? Please, you guys tell me what you think about this. But I'm really happy. I love pothos, and if I found one at a florist or at a plant shop that is not one that I already have, I'm obviously gonna buy it. Because pothos are my favorite, and if you don't know why, check my pothos collection video. So yeah. And I also got a ZZ plant, which is a Zamioculcas. Why did I got that? First of all, it was 12 bucks for that huge one. And I thought it was a great price at a florist. My florist. It was before the 50% off. It was like more than 30 euros. So I was happy about that. I already have a Zamioculcas that's in my kitchen. I really like that plant. Doesn't need a ton of lights. It's actually in a low light condition right now because it's at the bottom of my kitchen and it's still doing okay. Of course, if you give it more light, bright light, it's gonna grow way better, which is happening at a friend's place right now. I saw hers. We bought the same at the same period, and hers is way bigger. But because she put it in bright light, and I wanted mine to be actually in a place where I couldn't put a ton of plants because the other one doesn't like, I mean, can't resist that much low light. But this one is doing great, so I really recommend that plant for beginners because I never water it because it's not in bright light, so you really should not water a ton of your plants that are in not a ton of light. It's always moist, so I always wait for it to dry completely. It can be a month or a month and a half in between watering, even more sometimes. It's still doing great and still growing like new leaves. So I bought this one not to have a second one, but because my grand aunt came to my apartment a week ago and I did a little bit of plant tour because she loves plants. She actually brought me some begonias cuttings, so I was really happy. They're growing in water right now. And she really liked that plant. So I was like, two options. Either I divide the plant that I already have and put a tiny piece that's going to grow at her house because she's probably going to put it in bright light. Or when I saw that they had a sale on those, which is a pretty big plant and pretty full and pretty healthy, actually, I've checked the leaves, and my local florist, I was like, I might as well buy it from him. It's nice for him for a tiny shop, because I always try to, I've talked about this in an old video, I always try to encourage to buy in tiny shops if you can, rather than big plant shop or bulk shop or online, because of the carbon footprint for the online delivery. I do buy online sometimes when I can't find a really rare species or a plant that I really want, I can't find anywhere else. But if not, yeah, I'll try to buy at my local florist, local shop. So the prices are almost always way higher, but as it was 50% off, sorry, I was like, I'm not going to find that much cheaper online or at a plant sale that we have in France since a few years. So yeah, she's going to be happy, I hope. But this is, I can tell this is growing out of the pot. It's ready to be repotted. But I'm gonna let her do this because she's a pro. So yeah, that's it for my plant haul. I hope you guys liked it. It was pretty tiny and quick, but I thought it was nice. So if you don't go for a huge vacation during the summer, you might do like I did, try to go see if your florist is having a sale, because my florist I think is living for a full month and closing the store for a full month. So every year I go to look if there is plants that I might enjoy and for a good price. And I think it's nice to help them too, because, you know, they're struggling. Tiny stores are struggling. I live in a huge city. It's not New York, don't kill yourself, Marion. But I live in a big city in France, one of the 2 or 3, I'll say the second biggest city, but it's because I love my city, so I'm gonna say that. I don't know if it's true. But local tiny store in general, are having like trouble. So I think it's really nice to try to do this when you can, so if you can afford it, or in that case, if they do a huge sale before summer, it helps them and you. So yeah, I hope you liked that video, I hope you liked that haul, I hope you've learned some stuff. If not, I hope it was entertaining. And if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!